Hearted. I am here at Business by Design with James Wedmore. I'm going to be speaking. I'm going to bring you guys a little bit behind the scenes. Oh shoot. Welcome to Laguna Beach, California. I am at the Business by Design event with James Wedmore. He's actually on the stage right now. I'm gonna go up right behind him. I wanted to bring the video crew along because it is a new presentation that I'm excited about, and we're gonna be talking specifically about launching and promoting your business on Instagram. I got all the nerves. Some people, like, I always think, like, you know, cute little petite girls, they have butterflies. I have like wild buffaloes going on in my stomach. So I'm just like, we need to calm down up on her. But I'm gonna be stepping on stage, and then the minute I start talking, then the nerves kind of settle. But until then, just gotta keep it together, have fun, drink a little bit of coffee, and then get the party started. Oh yes! Yes! This music! Yes! Yes! Oh, this music! Yes! In the back. I think about all the time. Yes! Well, hello. Thank you for dancing. I'm extraordinarily excited to be talking about the ultimate Instagram launch strategy. But before I do, I would be remiss if I did not give a shout out to the one and only James Wedmore. Very similar today. Yes, we need a collective woo, because that man is the woo. Absolutely. Very similar to the introduction he gave today. A couple weeks ago, he had made a similar introduction. And he said, I'll never forget that Jasmine took a chance on me. And then he said a few other things after, and I didn't have the nerve to say then, oh, but wait, you have it wrong. You took a chance on me. Because when I sat in that San Francisco hotel room and he said I was really quiet, I was quiet because my parents always raised me to believe it is better to keep your mouth shut and be perceived as a fool than opening your mouth and proving them right. So he said, oh, why aren't you talking? I said, I'm just soaking it up. Little did he realize I have no idea what y'all are saying. I had never, up until this point, heard of a thing called a webinar. I had never heard of a mastermind. I had never heard of an email sequence, an email funnel, segmentation, Facebook ads, EPLs, CPLs. It was all Japanese to me. So when he says she took a chance on me, no, James Wedmore, you took a chance on me. And my life has never been the same. Each year that I have an opportunity to work with James, he says something to me that has a profound effect on my business. Every year I take one of his quotes and I hold it sacrosanct. I tattoo it to my heart. Year one, there is no such thing as a failure. You're simply learning a lesson. And in my first year, I learned a lot of lessons. I was lessoned out. Year two, having the most successful year of my career, and I called this man at 10 p.m. at night, and I said, I think I made the biggest mistake. I'm at the lowest I've ever been. This launch has flopped. I bet the farm, James. I did it all, and I'm at the bottom. And he said, Jasmine, you have to have a breakdown before you have a breakthrough. I was in a million pieces at the bottom of the floor. And he says, who do you need to become to get the launch where you want it to go? I said, I need to fight. I need to get up. I had a breakthrough. That breakthrough led to our most profitable launch to date, and the most profitable, at that moment, the most profitable year I'd ever had in my business. Last year, James had mentioned to me, it isn't the result that brings success. It is the decisions we make to get the results that does. It is the decisions we make that result in our success, because my career had finally gotten to a point where I could take a deep breath and like, oh my God, we did it. And I'm like, what does success look like? And he's like, you're looking at the numbers. It is not the numbers. What decisions? Who have you become to get your results? That, my friends, is a success. Can I get an amen? Amen. That's right. So to James and Chelsea Wedmore, thank you for taking a bet on me. This brings me to this stage and in this moment. Because the question that has happened in the last 3-4 years in my career is, Jasmine, how do I sell more on Instagram? But I always kind of like feel like, me? Are you talking to me? Because this was not always the case. People were not asking me, Jasmine, how do you sell on Instagram? Because, you don't ask people who aren't doing the thing how to do the thing. Because I saw other people doing the thing and I wanted to ask them, hey, how are you making this Instagram thing work? And I am here to stand in front of you and I say, I know the feeling of trying to be on Instagram and it kind of, sort of not working. I know that. But at the time that I didn't realize that I was simply on Instagram, I was not using Instagram. And there is a key difference, because if you're there and you have an account and you're just checking a box, see universe, I'm showing up. No. What are you doing there? How are you effectively communicating? What is your messaging? How are you connecting the dots for your followers? Now I want you, the goal of mine at the end of the 35 minutes is for you to sing a new tune. I want you going up to lunch feeling so dang good about your new Instagram strategy. Because I don't want to get super woo-woo about this, but I mean, when you're at James Wedmore, there's nothing but woo, right? So what I'm going to say is I'm going to celebrate your future sales on Instagram. I am going to manifest the sales that you are going to get. Because if you can't hold space for yourself, I will hold this space for you. My name is Jasmine Star, and I am a photographer and a business strategist, and I live in Newport Beach. And my husband and I are the founders of Social Curator, a monthly social media membership. This just goes to show the community that is there. What this community is about is we provide resources for entrepreneurs to show up and market their businesses and build their brands every single day. And we do it with a ragtag group of crazy hustling entrepreneurs who are trying to live their best life.